Lastly, we introduced the turning circles and the swept path analyst and the application, civil. We go down to vehicle turning and you will find the commands. In Caddie 29, if you make use of the multi-discipline menu, you'll see that if you go down in the root menu to your civil application, you will find the commands in the subfolder. Now if I'm going to activate the command, now this is your vehicle turning simulation, as that you will see that there's some new symbols added to the list. Now vehicle standards may differ. For instance, if I'm going to take the STOP, now that's an international standard for passenger vehicle, you'll see that the specification might vary from the, say, the Volhurter and Scootel, that's a pre-1990 passenger vehicle. So for the new users, we've got the Asto series, we've got the Swedish. Now as soon as you're going to click on the vehicle itself, it gives you a preview as well as the specifications. So for our first exercise, you will see that the SI22 meter is a new vehicle added to the list, as well as the Scania, your fire track, that's a 6x4, and we're going to start off with a passenger vehicle. So I'm going to select the vehicle I want to use, and if I go to my configure graphics, you will see that there's pen colors that you can make use of. Now because this is only a 2-axle vehicle, you're only going to see a green and a purple, because the green presents the front wheel path and the purple presents the wheel or the tractor rear wheel path. There's no hitch path involved because there's no trailer, as well as no trailer wheel path. So I'm going to say OK, I'm going to say OK again, and Caddie will ask me, indicate the start of the polyline for the front left wheel path. So if I'm going to switch off my image, now as you can see there's two polylines, the green one as well as the cyan. So I'm going to start off with the green one. Caddie creates then the path, as you can see, and then as you left click, then you can place a presentation of your multi-view block on that path. Left click, we go around the circle and on the exit. So and if I zoom in, these are the two pen colors that I was referring to. If I go Control Z and I'm going to go back again, let's make use of the South Africa 22 meter truck. I say OK. Caddie asks us to indicate the front left wheel path, and as you can see, there we go. You do the analyst for us, and I can place my multi-view block, and if I'm going to zoom in and we're going to compare the settings, and I go back to configure graphics, now you will see that the green presents my front wheel path, my purple presents my rear wheel path, and then my yellow is going to be my hitch path, and the red is going to be my trailer path. And now you can even create the animation of it. So I'm going to say Control Z. Let's go to the swept path. So we're going to start off with the passenger one. Let's go and select the vehicle again. I'm going to say OK. Indicate the start point. I'm just going to place one symbol over there. And I'm going to make use of let's go Asto. This truck. I'm going to say OK. Indicate the start point over here. Place a preview over there. Then I'm going to ask Caddie to create an animation for me. So I'm going to say animate. I'm going to say add path. Indicate the first polyline. Indicate the second polyline. E for end. It picks up the two vehicles. There's a delay between frames. And I'm going to say animate. Say OK. And as you can see, Caddie gives you an animation of your swept path. And there is no collision. This is now on the 2D side. If you like to work with 3D, you can create a 3D animation as well. There's two vehicles that I'm going to make use of. So I'm going to say animate, say OK, and there they go.